Interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York, as the Knicks play one at home. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Kings would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. Now here's Beal. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Shoots over Holmes. Here's Hartenstein. It's good.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Schroeder. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Trains the three-pointer. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
To the inside. And Holmes throws it down.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Here's New York. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He talked about the importance of controlling where Russell Westbrook shoots from in this one. Coach said if we make him an outside shooter, that's a win for us. When he gets into the paint is when teams don't have an answer. So it looks like they'll invite Westbrook to shoot from deep as often as he wants. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Powell. For the three. Another three for Sacramento.
3 points. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Markkanen. The shot by Powell, no good. So Rozier will bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Grant. Down low. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the C on that possession.
Here he goes. Westbrook, no good. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Knicks.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Now here's Westbrook after Terry Rozier's miss. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. Grant, right side. Here's Hartenstein. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Sacramento's ball. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Powell. That one a little long.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
And that one's good. Beal.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Powell on the wing. The three. To the middle. Stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. Beal with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. The drive by Beal. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Powell. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Grant outside. And the rejection by Holmes. It's tipped. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, he's edge-of-your-seat material out in transition. Westbrook is equally adept at pulling up for the shot or taking it to the rack.
Now, here's Rozier. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So here's Westbrook. 6-point game. Double team on Westbrook. Powell for three. Good on the three-point shot. Powell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Kings.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Let's see it, fans.
Who's coming onto the court? Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
Team substitution.
1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Thompson up top. And it's Beal in the corner. Fires for three. Unable to get that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Gay. And Forbes has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Double team on Westbrook. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Forbes can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 3. Now Hampton. Grant outside. Beal gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. And it's the Kings with the ball. Picked by Gay. And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Your Knicks City Dancer. dancers.
So here's Westbrook with the drive and finish off by Westbrook.
And the burst from Russell Westbrook paying off that time. That's an impossible play for the primary defender to stop.
Oubre outside. Inside. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Thompson's so good at setting the screen, recognizing space. Great timing on the roll that time.
It's a tie game in New York. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after.
For your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed got his first 2 points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Hampton. Here's Watanabe. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And here's Forbes from the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, Oubre can get up there, and that time brought his tool belt and got out the hammer.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Reed. And they recover it. Back to Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. And Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Kicks it out to Gay. And now the Knicks on the break. Oubre's got the ball. Pass to Watanabe. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Back to Gafford. To stop the run.
Knicks foul.
Shoots over Oubre. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Oubre inside the three-point line. And again, it's New York. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And there's the drive. Oubre on the wing. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
That's his first personal.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play. It took a little bit of time, and now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Gay. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New York.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Watanabe. And he drives in. And the dunk by Hampton.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
For your next city dancer.
Some changes for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Holmes. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Knicks. New York moving the ball around. They get it again. Here's Sacramento now. Outside, Jones. Pass to Powell. Takes a three. It doesn't go for him. And New York the other way now. Now here's Beal. He has 7. Grant with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Holmes.
And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like GA the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
And so here is New York. 6-point game. Pass to Beal. 3-pointer. That shot no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
It's Powell on the wing. 3-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. And here is Rozier. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebounded by Holmes.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space.
That's his first
just clanked it.
Second team foul.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 6. To the paint. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Rozier. Right side, Beal. Fires the 3. The second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Outside Beal. Back to Rozier. Lets it go with the three. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Jones with it. No points in the game yet for him. Powell with it. Now defended by Grant.
Knicks foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Both free throws good from Holmes.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Outside Beal for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Pass to Powell. Sacramento again missing. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Kings trail by 4. Now Westbrook. He's got 9. He takes it in. Here's Markkanen. That's tipped. And they'll keep possession. 4 on the clock. Pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Back to Rozier. Westbrook with the block.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
Back to Beal. Down low. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Powell. Back to Westbrook. Fires from the wing. The shot will not fall.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now Beal. He's guarded by Schroeder. Back to Rozier. Lets the 3 fly. Grant gets a wide open look. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the 3-point line.
It's Holmes, high post. It's Powell on the wing. Holmes has a screen. Looking to get back on track here.
New York.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Clearly foul.
The Kings look good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots.
And so Powell nails both of them. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Medu. Grant, right side. He can't get that one. And the Kings going the other way now. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
King substitution.
Kings on D. It's a 5-point game. Rozier with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Clock at 6. Rozier looking around. Offensive rebound. Back to Oubre. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. corner, it's Westbrook. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Oubre outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And they get it back. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
And Rozier's not one to be afraid to take things into his own hands. He'll get inside and get physical when he has to, even if it means taking on the contact.
He doesn't get the second one.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
It's Gay with the drive, and then Gay with the dunk.
Well, that's timing on the back end to get in there on the slash. The initiative by Rudy Gay on offense that time paying off.
Grant outside. Thompson inside. From deep. Markkanen pulls it in. The Kings trailing. Now here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. Gay outside. For the lead. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here is Rozier. Oubre outside. Back to Rozier. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And good that time.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Kings with the timeout.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
And the Kings making a change here.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
The Kings trail by 4. Pass to Forbes. Back to Westbrook. Here's Reed. Vanderbilt with the block. Hampton with the ball. Here's Watanabe. He's covered by Gay. For 3, Oubre. And that one is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Out to the right wing. For 3, Forbes. It's all in by Watanabe.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
2 minutes remaining.
Oubre outside.
2 minutes.
From deep. Kept alive by New York. A 3 ball. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Well, put that one on repeat right there. Westbrook smart enough to make a good decision on the pick and roll.
Oubre outside. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento ball.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. Gay outside. Driving in. Can't cash in from close range. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
48, 43.
Left side, Jones. From outside the arc, Reed misses. New York leading by 5. Hampton with the ball. Jones covering. In the corner, it's Oubre. From the arc. And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Coming onto the floor for your
29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Knicks
15 seconds left in the third.
43.
Pass to Forbes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gafford. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's the end of the third
And so
quarter.
it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Come on,
They're
get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Knicks leading by 8. Now Beal. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside for Beal. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Kings trail by 8. Jones with it. Now Beal defending.
Foul.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so Powell nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And he elevates for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
Could be one of those nights where Russell just absolutely goes nuclear. Defense throwing all kinds of things at him. He's not slowing down.
Pass to Grant. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
The Kings trail by 4. Schroeder with the ball. Covered by Oubre. Back to Westbrook. And Reed has it in the corner. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul.
Jeremy Grant.
That's his first foul.
Personal. Second team foul.
On defense, the Knicks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Back to Beal. Pass to Birch. Shot clock at 6. New York moving it around. And it's Beal in the corner. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. And here is Powell. Here's the screen. Pass to Reed. Outside Westbrook. The fader. Kept alive. Holmes can't get it to go in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
To the inside. Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
And the dunk by Grant.
Knicks lead.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Pass to Powell to tie it up. It's rebounded by New York.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside Beal. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Pass to Holmes. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Knicks. 6-point lead. Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Oubre. No one near him. Kicks it out to Grant. To the middle. Thompson is doubled. Pass to Birch. Shoots over Holmes. The shot by Birch, no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Powell. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
3-point goal.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
New York.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Who's coming onto the court? Come on and get fouled for your next city dancer.
In for the Kings.
Here's Rozier. Puts up a 3. Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Westbrook, here we go. Pass to Holmes. The kick out to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
Here's Hartenstein. There's Beal with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Knicks lead. 60.
Got a piece of it.
55.
Right side Westbrook. It's Gay on the way. Pass to Powell. Going inside.
Norman
And the dunk by Powell.
That's from
Solid at feeding his guys the ball. Rudy has no problem giving it up that time.
Outside Beal. A tray. It's good from long range. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Vanderbilt with the rebound. New York leading by 7. Beal taking his time here. Grant outside. Here's Vanderbilt. Outside Beal. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Knicks.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bradley Beal.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Outside for Beal. Back to Grant. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
To the paint. Here's Kispert. Makusevsky. No good from outside. Now, here's Rozier. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never...